can't escape from the
Obviously
island, can
needs
he?
something. Yeah. He needs to be wearing something that makes it glaringly obvious that he's actually a nerd.
And he obviously looks like a ship's captain.
A Glasgow kiss.
Is that a like a chemical compound tattoo he's got on his neck as well?
The tech guy.
Yeah, the tech guy.
I think he's
I
got
didn't
Chris,
see.
actually, isn't he? I believe so. Yeah, he's got some kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Ross?
Oh,
gone?
yeah.
He's like, hey, who are you looking at? Back to your room, love.
Oh, he is actually from Texas. He's from Houston.
What, really?
Yeah, no, legitimately.
Pistols at dawn, man. Pistols at dawn.
Ashley wants to know is what state of you coming back to the podcast this week?
Potentially, it depends how long we go over.
Yeah.
I was thinking for a while maybe we should change the name to Look at the State of You.
Look at the Stadia. Oh well, Houston, Texas.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good football team, Houston Dynamo, MLS.
You are an MLS fan?
I am an MLS fan.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not a Houston Dynamo fan. My team is New York City FC.
Yeah. CFC.
Through no choice other than I've been to New York several times, and they had quite a few English connections when they started up. So naturally got into it, which in turn has got me more into the MLS, so it kind of works. But yeah, Houston Dynamo, enjoyed watching some of the highlights from their games the last season. If you're even a soccer or football fan, by the way, it might not mean anything.
I'm more of an ice hockey fan, NHL guy myself. Yeah, have been for a while.
Can you ice skate?
I can ice skate.
I probably still can. I could when I was younger, but I haven't been in years. So.
I can ice skate. We don't get much ice in the UK, unfortunately.
No, we really don't.
Although I can't imagine they're doing Texas either.
We get a lot of sleet.
No, I mean ice rinks are also very few and far between in the UK, really.
Yeah.
Where's the nearest one to you guys?
It's not far, it's just on the road.
Is it?
It's not very big. In fact, Richie's got a really good story about the ice rink that we broke.
Yeah, I broke an ice rink when I was younger.
You broke an ice rink.
Yeah.
How do you break an ice rink?
So we used to go on weekends. There's something to do with socialise as teenagers, as you do.
As you do.
So we get the bus up to the town ice rink where we go and you check in. You get your free rubbish pair of ice skates that don't fit.
Yeah, there's plastic blue ones.
You know they have the markings underneath the ice for hockey games.
Yes.
And blue and red and whatever they may be.
Yeah.
Well, we were intrigued as to how far down the ink markings went, so Richie continued to, he started and then continued to hack at the ice with his the heel of his blade.
I didn't go far.
Didn't go that far down, presuming it would just be coloured ice.
Yeah.
About an inch down or something. No, it is not coloured ice.
It is not.
It's some kind of tubing network filled with coloured liquid.
It just sprayed up.
Once hacked into, looked probably like the oil fields of Texas. Started spewing out blue ink about 2-3 meters into the air. We literally disappeared like cartoon characters in clouds of smoke. There was just an outline of me and Richie left on the ice. To which everyone vacated the area. The rink very, very quickly started becoming covered in blue ink. A staff member came over and put a good trusty traffic cone over the top of the
because that's how you fix this. You just put a traffic cone down.
Filling up inside to the top, and again just started spewing out the top of the traffic cone. By about 10 minutes later, a third of the ice rink was covered in blue.
Wow.
They tried to get the Zamboni out to mop it up.
Yeah.
And it just smeared that blue ink across the rest of the ice rink. And we very, very quickly abandoned our skates, checked out of the venue, and we went home. And I don't know if we ever went back, actually. That might have been the last time we went ice skating. But that is...
yeah, I forgot about that story. That's a long time
you
ago.
did forget about it.
That is impressive. That is very impressive.
Hopefully they were insured. And the local hockey team didn't have a game that weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, turns out ice hockey rinks are not just coloured ice underneath the surface, but intricate ink systems.
Yeah, the ice rink's still open, so...
Yeah, it survived. It survived, Richie.
What?
Which is a lot...
Yeah, that's a lot.
We're just going to start calling him Richie the Butcher now.
The Butcher.
He definitely hacked his way into...
Yeah, definitely.
What's going on ahead? I'd sneak up and stealth kill. I wouldn't. Oh, actually, that'll do the same job. Headshot.
Is anyone else? Reckon I can get him from here? She just says wow in the chat.
Wow.
I haven't made a habit of it.
Was that around the time they closed it for a full refurb?
It might have been, so I don't know.
Possibly.
So you could potentially have been the reason.
Well,
why
they kept
refurb.
putting off the refurb, so I'm helping them out.
Helping him out, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
You
brilliant.
did society a favour.
That is brilliant. So is that in your home?
We're not gonna disclose
No,
the
it's-
location.
No, that's why I'm trying
It's
to.
a couple
Obvious
towns over.
insurance purposes.
That's why I'm sort of beating around the bush of the location.
No.
No? Okay, that's fine.
But still,
It's nearby.
it's
Nearby.
You could figure it out.
That's fair. That is fair.
Why do I feel like there should be more guys?
Zamboni
around
is
here?
a funny word.
Zamboni is a funny
Yeah.
word.
I like it.
I do wonder.
Zamboni muffle sounds like something that you wouldn't do in public. A good old Zamboni muffle
Yeah.
sounds like something Richie would do on an ice rink.
Not even going there. Not even going there.
Not even.
Oh, there's a prick. I'm sure I shot him there the first time.
Oh, he sounds serious.
Where is he?
So Gamers Hometown asks, do you play Destiny 2? So we've played a little bit of Destiny 2, as mentioned on our podcasts, with it being the free game that comes with the Founders Pack. Our early impressions, I think we've all played Destiny 1 originally, and jumping into Destiny 2, I think we've played a little bit of it, but to be honest, we found it a bit confusing.
Yeah.
For someone who's not been in the lore from day one since launch.
The problem is they've removed a lot of the early game introductory features, and so you're starting off at like max level and things, and it doesn't have a nice intro anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we'll ask Tom when he comes back to the room, because I think he probably played a bit more than you and me did, Richie.
I give it a decent week, but I'm just not really into MMOs anymore, so it didn't really click for me.
Yeah, it certainly throws you in at the deep end. Obviously, you have your generic tutorial of how to use your weapons and your specials and jump and stuff, but once you get into that hub world, it very much just lets you go and do your own thing, which I think without any clear direction, it can be a bit overwhelming for anyone new to the game, or a lapsed game because there's just so many options of variables and collectibles going on. So yes, we've played Destiny 2. We definitely will get back around to it. We might even jump on later on the live stream tonight.
Yeah.
But I think we're all waiting for probably something new and fresh to jump into, which I think either Borderlands 3 or
Borderlands
Ghost
one
Recon. We're definitely keen on jumping in and hopefully playing some stuff with the community out there.
Yeah.
You guys can add us on the Sounds of Stadia tag if you like. We'll definitely add you to the friend list. And if you see us online, just drop us a message, jump in and play. So if you're playing Destiny 2 out there in Houston, Texas, you just send us a link.
Yeah. I've dropped in a couple of times since I kind of stopped playing, but I'm not really into like the end game stuff from MMOs, like the raiding and stuff, so it felt like it was kind of pointless. I was just jumping in to get loot for the sake of just getting loot with no objective.
Tom, you're back now.
Yes, I am.
Our Gamers Hometown in the chat would like to know, do you play Destiny 2? So
Do I play Destiny 2?
Said mine and Richie's early impressions of it.
Destiny 2. I would have probably jumped into it at launch. I find it quite disorienting to jump into it now with everything there without having the experience of being able to build up alongside the game as the DLC has been coming out. I find it quite daunting to have so many quests thrown your way. So I've got an idea of where to start now, but Whether it's something that I'll jump into remains to be seen, quite simply because I feel like there's a lot of other titles I actually want to put invest my time into at the moment. I like the idea of Destiny 2. Destiny 2? Destiny 2. I'm trying to get my words out today. But it remains to be seen as to whether I will commit time to it. Yeah. I gotta think about it, because there's so many other things I'd want to be playing, like Borderlands 3.
Bring it out, you cowards.
Ollie rightly points out in the chat as well, Richie, that Ice Ring story is the best man speech you've ever
Yep.
heard one.
And if I ever get married, you're not going to be my best man for that particular reason.
I knew your best man to tell you that story.
I think, yeah.
Thoughts on the Avengers game?
Played it?
You've played it?
Haven't played it.
I was going to say.
What's your initial impressions on it, though, Richie?
I don't really have any impressions of it at the moment, to be honest. I haven't really looked into it too much. I'm intrigued. I like the Avengers, but when does it come out?
March.
March.
So I'll probably pay a bit more attention to it early
It is
next year then.
Square Enix, isn't it?
Yes.
It's Square Enix. Or Crystal. It's Crystal.
Dynamics.
Yeah, so
so
it's quite apt that we're playing this then.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the team that made the second Tomb Raider game and this one, the Crystal Dynamics team, they didn't make the third game. That was handed over to Montreal team.
Oh, right, okay.
The main Crystal team moved over to the Avengers game.
Right.
Kicked out of that, and that's why the third Tomb Raider game wasn't as widely received, because it was a lesser team. It's a bit that Arkham Origins trait where, because it was made by a sub-studio, it kind of loses that AAA gloss for some reason, even though they're more than capable of putting out a quality game. So yeah, the main team, I believe, moved over to do the Avengers game. My personal take on it so far is the potential's huge. There was obviously a massive backlash when it came to their skins and their general appearances.
Yeah.
Because they made the mistake of releasing it so close to Avengers Endgame, where general societies came to accept Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth and such as those figurehead faces.
Yeah.
And because graphics, as we mentioned earlier on, are getting so close to lifelike photorealism, not that the Avengers is really going for that style, but because they're so close and they're wearing the same outfits, you get a very uncanny valley effect of, that's not Chris Hemsworth, that's not RDJ, that's not Scarlett Johansson, and then it doesn't sound like them. In fact, if anything, in the Avengers trailers, it sounds more like Nathan Drake and Joel from The Last of Us, because it's Nolan North and Troy Baker voicing them. And a bunch of other voice actors. I think Yuri, who does Spider-Man's, actually in there as well.
Yeah.
And immediately your brain defaults to where you recognise them from. And when they don't look or sound like the people you've came to love over many, many hours of movie time, I can understand how people are a bit dissuaded. I personally think that's why Marvel Ultimate Alliance on the Switch does so well. Yeah. Because it's got a specific cartoon aesthetic and art style that it desensitizes you to that kind of...
That went in a completely different direction with it, rather than trying to get close to...
Yeah, and that's how they get away with like showing the X-Men, and you're not questioning why it doesn't look like Hugh Jackman, because it's that style which definitely works. But yeah, when it comes to a AAA title, it's got that uncanny valley effect.
And I think you get over that though, to be honest, once you've played this.
It doesn't bother me. This is the thing. I think it's just because of the popularity of the movies, and obviously, as you say, because the initial trailer came out initially so close to the Endgame release that it's sort of just like, it's almost like a weird juxtaposition where it's like an alternative universe. Yeah. It's like people started feeling like it was like budget Iron Man, budget Thor, and so on. Yeah. It's like that meme. It's like, Mum, can we have Avengers? But we've got Avengers at home. Yeah. It's like Avengers at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree. I think the potential's great, and I think once the game does come out, we will be almost a year detached from Endgame. Yeah. And they've done obviously a bit of rework on the character models since then, due to the backlash. Not quite Sonic the Hedgehog remake levels. Yeah. But they've definitely done some work. But I think the actual gameplay itself looks really fun. It's multiple fighting styles. You can play as Thor, Iron Man, and such in this kind of semi-open world game. It looks like some of the missions are going to be single player, some of them you can do online with friends. But the actual fighting mechanics, I mean, we've never really ever had a superhero game that covers so many different variations of gameplay.
Especially when each hero has their own unique style, essentially, as well. Yeah. I also really like the fact that they're also centering the game a little bit around Miss Marvel as well. How they've sort of like that when the first trailer came out for it, it was very much like the Avengers. It was very much like the team that people know and love. So you've got Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Black Widow, and so on. Did they show Hulk in it? I can't remember.
Hulk's in it, yeah. I've seen gameplay of Hulk, yeah.
And now they've sort of like, after that initial release, they've now started talking about how it's like Kamala Khan and like the building of Miss Marvel into the Avengers, and it's quite interesting that they're going for something like that.
I think it's a nice thing to do because it throws some shine on the minor characters, but there's enough goodwill already that there'll be.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, there's also a Miss Marvel Disney Plus series coming
There is.
out. So it's getting those lesser known characters in the public's mind's eye across many different platforms. And having her in the Avengers game, that'll be great come next March. And then if we look at next Christmas, the Disney Plus series is out. It all feeds into this bigger MCU, Marvel's kind of thing they've done for the last decade, which is, take them lesser characters, Rocket Raccoon, Groot, Star-Lord, Gamora, who no one would have had a clue who they were 5-6 years ago. These are now household names who kids buy their toys. The soundtrack is amazing. People look forward to the movie. Directors get fired and rehired because it's so popular.
Absolutely.
Based on how well it does. So they've done fantastic with it. So I'm actually really looking forward to the Marvel game. It's one of my many titles that's in March's long list of releases.
Yeah. I think it's something that I'll definitely be picking up too.
And it's coming to Stadia as well.
It is.
We should point out it is a confirmed game for Stadia.
Absolutely.
What are you trying to do, Richie?
I don't know. I need to get through there.
The glass.
Shoot the glass.
Oh wait, don't shoot the glass. Forget the Hans Gruber quote. It was, she's just explaining that the glass is weak. So it's weak to an explosion.
Yeah, and there's a convenient window
have you turned
there.
the gas tap on first? I feel like you need to...
Isn't this what Google Assistant is for?
It won't work.
Where's the gas tap? Oh, it's not supported yet. I tried, guys.
Know that. You need to go into the room, turn the gas tap on, then get out of there before you die from carbon monoxide
poisoning. Yeah.
And then, there you go.
Gamers Hometown would like to know: Did we enjoy Farming Simulator 19, or do you like Farming Simulator 19?
Well, yeah, we played it earlier on. If you've just tuned in recently, which we know you have, we played at the start of our stream, and actually I did. It was very methodical. It was pretty much what I expected.
It's a farming simulator.
It's a farming simulator. But
we did some parkour on a castle.
Yeah, we did some parkour over to some tourist spots. We create traffic jams. We checked in at some ATM machines, but overall...
We bought a dog named Frodo.
We had an entire backstory for farmer Maggie Sausage.
Maggie Sausage?
Maggie Sausage. Former Olympic athlete.
With amazing
standing
quads.
High jump.
Yeah, somebody's been working on their quads, haven't they? They definitely didn't skip leg day.
They did not. I mean, you can't when you start your day at sunrise.
It's true that.
We thought about cultivating some pigs and cows and planting some sausages, but overall, I think we had a good laugh with it. It's not my go-to game, in the style of it, but I certainly enjoyed it more than I thought I would have done.
We never really got to try the multiplayer aspect of it as well. I think that could be quite interesting. Like if I know this is a really far-fetched idea, but if the three of us could jump into like just to prat around and like a little 3-player server essentially, where it's just like competitive farming.
Yeah. So you can make the best farm of the three of us.
Yeah. Or like set yourself a challenge of saying like, right,
I've got a machine gun.
You got like an hour or 2 hours in real lifetime.
Wow. Now I have a machine gun. That's 2 Die Hard references at this amazing Christmas time for the air.
Brilliant.
Richie, do you make the decision to kill him? Or do you leave him to die?
Let's let the chat decide.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna look for some fire.
First person in chat to reply.
You decide that guy's fate.
Yeah, decide that guy's fate. Do you want to kill him or leave him? Kill him or leave him? Kill him or leave him?
Considering I've got 2 rooms full of fire, I need to find some fire.
You need to take them posters down that you saw as well.
Yeah, that's what I need the fire for. But I can't light my torch on any of this fire because this isn't apparently the right type of fire.
Chrono Monarch says, "Let him live. She's just an archaeologist." Makes a fair point.
It's true.
She's not a cold-blooded murderer
Yeah,
yet.
Yeah.
yet.
But-
yeah, she's been through some shit.
I mean, that guy was going to rape her earlier on.
It's true.
The bullet to the head was deserved. That guy's just been crushed by some stone.
Yeah.
He did try to murder me.
I mean, is he a goner anyway?
Ashley said the same thing. Lara is not a murderer. Not a murderer.
You don't know that.
Well, there we go.
She's a survivalist.
Can we just go back and see if he's still alive? Out of interest.
You could make an argument by just leaving him there. That's just commit murder anyway.
Yeah.
But
it's- leave him in
not
a-
committing.
No,
murder.
it's
Yeah.
third party though. Then isn't
Is
it?
it?
It's-
Yeah.
manslaughter.
it would be manslaughter.
But she didn't kill it. He's dead anyway, isn't he now?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So you made,
Death by
you made
dicking
the correct
around.
moral choice, chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, no one's efforts could have saved.
It's
him.
like it's like a decision in an RPG. Isn't it? You've got to make the good or the.
Oh,
Oh, nope, that's too bright.
do something, Richie. Oh, that is. You're die. Chat, decide should we save our lives by killing these people?
Lara is not a murderer.
Remember this shuttle run? Oh. Do to them what you did at that ice rink, Richie.
Oh, good lord!
Take cover, definitely take cover. Shoot the light. They're shooting up the lights.
I know, yeah.
That's the third diad quote in the last
He's crispy.
I forgot caught on fire and I died.
Ban.
No, I completely agree, Chrono Monarch. It's absolutely right. Like, who wouldn't do the same? Absolutely. If somebody's coming to hack you up, you shoot back, you fight back. Definitely.
That is true.
Oh god, yeah.
Self-defense.
It is self-defense.
Yeah, he was a prick.
Good defense. A strong offense.
Strong offense is the best defense. Yeah.
I would have prioritised the guy running at me with a machete over the lights if I'm honest. And
Or the guy hacking away at your head with an axe.
oh, Richie.
So up against the wall.
That's it, assassinate him.
Nobody puts Lara in the corner.
You're just coming out with the film quotes
That's
now,
it,
aren't you? That's
I'm
it,
in
man.
his- I'm in
He's
the
in his
mood.
element. He's in his element. It's this guy right here. He's in his element.
Fifth element.
Keep him coming.
Are you just naming films? It's not really
Yeah.
quotes.
Any slight tangible link to a movie I can do, I'm going to do it. I do appreciate the Die Hard ones just because it's that time.
It is the right time
Yeah.
to
Die
go for
Hard,
it.
everyone
I'll
knows
accept
is one of the best Christmas movies of all time. What's your favourite Christmas movie, Tom?
it. Jingle. Just watching Richie do this. Jingle all the way.
Jingle All the
Jingle
Way.
All the Way.
Turbo Man.
Brilliant. Turbo Man, it's turbo time.
What about you, Richie?
I
I
don't
know it's
know.
hard to think right now.
Are we including Die Hard? I mean, it's an obvious
your,
choice,
It's your
but
choice. So,
Life of Brian.
as a Christmas movie,
It's literally got the nativity in it.
he's got a point.
He's not the Messiah. Very naughty boy.
Is it a Christmas movie if it predates Christmas though?
He has Christmas, the Christmas.
But they don't refer to it as Christmas.
It has Brianmas as well. Just happens to be the same day.
Again, it's your choice. You could say
Yeah.
any movie.
Chrono Monarch would like to remind you, stop shooting them in the gut and go for the head.
That's a very valid point.
I like the little tooltip that comes up. Use the
Yeah.
old consoles as cover. Oof.
Oh,
Oof. Oof. To be fair, on hard difficulty is rough. It's rough.
and I've got a lot of people, so I'm moving a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
These sound like excuses, Richard.
They are excuses. Doesn't mean they're not valid.
Gamers Hometown on YouTube, we're going to be going through friend requests and things like that after the stream. So right now, we're all playing on one account. We all do have our own individual accounts as well. So we'll sort all things out like that after the stream tonight.
Oh, in the eye. I am blind.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
you
I
keep
saw
moving,
that.
you keep
I was going to
moving,
say I
yeah.
saw that coming in then.
I try and move.
Light her up. You just missed them twice.
This is on Stadia, Chrono. Yes, we are streaming live using Stadia right now.
Not very well, apparently.
How many times is that?
3.
It's alright, keep going, you'll get there.
Alright. I've got it this time.
You got it, boy. So we're currently 2 parts of the Buddy Pass have been given out as well. So we will be giving out the next part. Not sure when just yet. Not sure when.
I'm going to say midnight.
About midnight. Okay.
Or midnight UK time.
Midnight UK. So in about 45 minutes. Blame
I'm not
them.
drinking rum, Ashley.
He's not drinking rum.
That
The
four.
boys on the sofa are drinking.
I feel
rum
like he's
right now.
dying quicker the more
Yeah.
attempts he gets at it.
But that time I just felt I couldn't do anything.
I think
What you should do? What if you just run back out of the room?
It's locked behind me.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I tried.
What I'd tried in is
See what I mean? The slow-mo just gets me caught that time.
slow mo doesn't help at all. I don't think.
Go
You
watch
try rushing them. So like just you run straight at their faces. See that they like it.
Oof. What was that? Good dodge, good dodge.
Get behind that glass. Go forward so you can hide behind there. Then
Yeah,
maybe
hide and
get-
recover.
Give
I don't
me
think they
a
can hit you
moment.
from there. Yeah, just composure. Shoot the glass. They said it as well. Shoot the glass. Right, little hand screw back. Oh, there we go.
That's good.
That's it. All we needed was some cover.
I think you just got to bait them to you. They want to kill you.
You start off in a horrible place.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
You do.
that's the whole point. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
an ambush, isn't it?
It is.
Shoot the glass.
No,
You dead?
we are currently playing this not on a Chromecast Ultra. We're playing it through the Chrome browser on the computer, on the desktop computer.
Which again, it's crazy impressive that you can open up a browser, type in google.stadia.com, and boom, you're into your game.
Absolutely.
With no load
Yeah.
time, no update. It picks up your save from the server, and you just go, what a shot. Put him down.
Yeah. Alright. Got it that time.
Well, the music stopped, so
I got my strategy right.
You did. Sometimes you've got to play it safe. Just go slow.
It
Look
was
at
just
that
getting caught
pile
by
of
that door.
bodies. It's just a pile of corpses.
Lara isn't a murderer.
She's not a murderer.
not a cold-blooded.
She's just a
murderer.
very naughty girl.
So no one's going to ask me what my favourite Christmas movie is.
Go on. What's your favourite Christmas movie?
Muppets Christmas Carol.
All right.
good shout.
Okay.
It's such a good movie. Michael Caine
Michael Caine.
is the
Michael Caine.
it's Ebenezer Scrooge.
You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
I just think, yeah, the music in it is so
Yeah.
on point. I really care for that little frog, like many people care for Baby Yoda at the moment. Little tiny Tim.
Oh, he's cute. He's so cute.
I haven't watched the latest episode. So
I haven't watched the last two.
And I think of all the Muppet movies, it's just definitely one that it's pure in Disney.
I was hoping
innocence
that
and
Ashley
it's
says,
kinda-
delete.
delete,
What?
delete what?
I don't know.
Actually, are you saying you don't find Baby Yoda cute?
I just don't think she likes Muppets.
I think it's the Muppets. Yeah, I think that was in response to the Muppets.
It better be.
I like the Grinch as well with Jim Carrey. That's a really good one.
Grinch, it's
Yeah.
my mum's favourite. We always watch the Grinch every
Jim
Christmas.
Carrey nailed that.
Yeah, you're right. It's a
Really
Muppets.
did.
Didn't
they do a Benedict Cumberbatch
Yeah,
version
the
recently?
animated one.
Yeah.
I haven't
I've
watched
not given it
it
the
looked
time
funny
of day
from the
yet.
trailer, but I just feel like Jim Carrey just totally.
Yeah.
That's
There's just something.
It's his own personality incarnate and covered in green fluff.
Definitely.
I need fire.
Oh, right in the neck. It's gone for the jugular.
Shouldn't have. I'm busy
Sure,
trying to get some
Scar.
fire, and he's interrupting me, so he deserves what he gets.
Fire. Are you going back and getting all your little...
Yeah,
It says
I found
Home
two of them.
Alone and Jingle All the Way.
Home Alone's a good one.
Home Alone.
Home Alone's good.
Do you guys know that in the Home Alone title, the E is not uppercase like the rest of the name for some reason?
Chris isn't a Muppet.
Home Alone title
No,
sequence.
just the logo. You'll find.
Oh
it's
yeah,
the
yeah,
logo.
yeah. The E at the end.
Yeah. Weird.
It's really strange.
So everything's in block capitals via the E at the end. Is the E Kevin? I tell you what Home Alone does really well. It makes you hate the rest of his family right at the beginning.
Apparently, they're doing a Home
That little
Alone
shit
remake.
Drinking the slurping the coke from his can or whatever.
Yep.
And the uncle who clearly has no regard for children, and his brother was just an absolute arsehole. You really hate them, don't you?
It's really
Even his
sort of...
parents, through just their sheer bad parenting. When the
They
man
left
almost
him alone.
The man witnessed
At home.
Well, that alone is terrible parenting.
It is.
That
It is a case for social services to get
Yeah.
involved.
Even at the beginning, like when his brother dicks him over at the school choir or whatever
Yeah.
it is, and they blame him for it still. And they just sat in the audience and watched thousands, hundreds of people laugh at their son, and their immediate go-to thing is, you reacted wrongly.
Yep.
It's like, I know he broke the whole stage and stuff, but yeah,
Shouldn't have done that.
I'm on
Shouldn't.
Kevin's team there.
Yeah, Team Kevin.
And the Leaf graphics are good on
Yeah.
Hashtag Team Kevin.
I tell you what, this place needs a better cleaner.
Kevin!
Alex, are you there? The console's a wreck.
Also, Alex is the tech guy.
Alex is the tech guy.
Unless you see a radio shining around.
So Holly says...
ban Holly from the chat again for using abusive.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
However, she did say Home Alone nearly didn't get made. It was also filmed in the sports hall where The Breakfast Club and Ferris Bueller's Day Off were filmed. Yeah, they built the whole house in the gym.
It was easier than using the actual house and ruining the place.
I presume for the inside shots.
I would imagine so. There's
Yeah, the
like,
outside shots will be an actual house.
Like the outside, like the establishing shots of the outside of the house are
McAllister
definitely
house.
outside.
Have you seen the meme of like how did they even afford that place?
Yeah.
You've got to question what job his dad was on. He's got like 100 people living in the house.
Yeah. And filmed the basement scene in the abandoned pool. Okay.
Yeah, they did that so they could flood us. Just pools
That
allowed
scene
to be
when he
flooded.
steps on the nail is brutal, by the way, when it goes through his foot.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you always wear your shoes, Holly.
Oh, you
should
wear
always
these?
wear your shoes
Even
no
though it
matter
would
what.
probably go straight through his shoe, to be fair. Builder's boots. Steel
Steel
toes.
capped.
Still capped wellies.
Yeah. Oh, this looks steamy.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Makes me fancy. Yeah, it looks spicy.
Okay.
Makes me fancy I don't know.
Chicken tikka.
Chicken tikka, poppadom maybe.
What, in the shower? In the sauna?
Peckish again.
I'm very hungry, but
I
I'm
could
also, it's quite late.
What time is it?
It is 11:30.
Nah, it's not there.
We could get something delivered, couldn't we?
Yeah, I remember this part very well.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
It's just such a transition from like the entrance to the island being like really
Jungly.
jungly, and then suddenly you're in like a
For one of a better
a
term.
tundra.
But you see how far we've come?
It's
Yeah, to be fair, it's been quite a bit.
how
of
far we've came.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it's more than one of us.
It's,
yeah,
it's a team effort.
It's a
Chris.
trope of adventure games
Yeah.
right now because you need to get that varied landscape in.
Yeah.
Horizon does it as well
Yeah.
across masses of area. Uncharted does it as well.
Footprints in the snow?
Footprints in the sand.
See?
Footprints in the snow.
Let's have a cook.
Don't you think it's interesting that we make snowmen when it snows, yet no one at the beach makes a sandman?
But we never make any snow women.
That is true, because people are sexist, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
Because sand is essentially just the dry version of snow.
Yeah,
It is,
Yeah,
but
the
it's
thing
not
is,
dry
sand's there
sand.
all year round.
I'm sorry, but I hate
Well,
sand.
snow is if you go to the right place, Richie.
I hate sand.
Yeah, but not here.
I wasn't specifically saying in the UK, but you know,
Tom, are you Darth Vader?
People build sand castles, right? So
I'm glad somebody's paying
what did
attention.
you say?
I hate sand.
Oh yeah, he does. Anakin hates sand. Vader loves it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No.
people make sand castles, right? So it's clearly malleable enough to make detailed, intricate shapes out of. But yeah, no one makes sandmen.
I could just imagine some idiot trying to build a sand, like a sandman out
Have
of
you-
like the dry
Have you-
sand.
oh yeah, you're not going to get anywhere with that.
You gotta get it
But
wet.
We've all been abroad and you've seen it on the beach where they've got full sculptures. So it's
Oh,
clearly
yeah.
So
malleable
some
enough
people
to
do actually
some
make
detail.
sandmen, then.
Of course
Yeah,
it
there's
is.
just people that make sandmen.
People just make
Snow castles and sandmen.
Yeah.
people just make mermaid bodies on the beach, and you know,
Let's get more scavenging.
Team Sandman.
Team Sandman.
And
All right,
Sandman.
okay. Well, there's your challenge then. Next time you're at a beach, I want to see a Sandman.
Exit light, enter night.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
actually,
a
I know you say only
Bit
if
of
the
a
sand is
Metallica
wet,
shout
but
out
when you're
there.
at a beach, there's usually plenty of water around.
Yep.
What did you say?
Only if the sand is wet.
Well, obviously,
You can make it wet.
is snow wet?
Yes.
Ooh.
Is it?
It's literally made out of water.
But is it wet?
Yeah, because it's made out of
All
water.
right, so it's water wet.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Don't bring this bullshit.
Chat, do you think water is
Don't
wet?
bring this bullshit into chat.
Or should I upgrade?
Guys, once again, just want to say thank you very much for everybody who has tuned in. If you're enjoying the stream, whether you're on Twitch or on YouTube right now, make sure you do like the video, make sure you do follow the channel, subscribe to us, and obviously we'll keep you updated with everything that we do. We are Sounds of Stadia. We do release a podcast every Monday. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, or all other podcast platforms. We discuss all things Stadia, everything in the news in relation to Stadia, and then we just generally have a bit of a natter about things.
Sand people. That's just the Raiders. Oh, it's the
They are
Raiders.
Tuscan
We
Raiders.
very
Right,
rarely
Sand
talk
people.
about
They
sand
are
people.
Tuscan Raiders.
That's right. Yeah, whoever's Team Snowman, watch out for
Right.
them Tuscan Raiders. They'll be all over you.
I'll get that. And
What was that, Richie? A polished what?
a polished ejector. I'm going to get a high capacity mag as well. So ejector's polished and our mag's big.
Gonna jump around.
Okay. There was no reason for that. That was just murder. But Lara's not a murderer.
Crow murder.
A murderer of crows, maybe.
Ah. So you killed more than one?
Nah.
Because we all know
But I did get 4 salvage, so.
a group of crows is called a murder of crows. To be fair, all the crows that stole our crops and farming simulator earlier on had it coming.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
He just wants a hug.
See, that's what happens when you talk about snowmen.
He got kicked off a bridge. Oh,
He really didn't think that through, did he?
No, no.
Jumping out and attacking you like that.
How many are there?
Switcherooing it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can do once I don't die.
I'm down to 10.
I'm assuming this is your drink then, Chris.
Yes, do you want to swap?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to jump in for a bit, Tom?
I might do if you want to switch it up, Richie. If you get to the next base camp, we can.
I've just passed the base camp, so I'll just.
Alright, cool.
What I'll do is.
To be fair, Richie, you should probably do this next bit because there's a bit of fights coming up. So I think rather than drop Tom in at a big
But the
fight
fights are
scene-
only going to get harder.
Yeah, but I mean, at least you can start with a bit of exploration to get familiar with the control.
All right,
as opposed
yeah.
to these 20 men running at you.
He makes a good point.
And
just sit there and
thinking
just,
of you, just thinking of you.
Yeah. Oh. You stole my tactic.
Nice. Gut shot. Shoulder shot.
Hot shot.
Hot shot, part deux.
Hot shot.
Hot shot.
Okay, let's see if we can snipe them.
And remember, anyone watching in the chat as well, or tuning in across Twitch or YouTube, if you do want to keep in the loop with any of our future plans, our podcast drops, updates, and future live streams, follow us on Twitter at Sounds of Stadia, search us out on YouTube under the same name, or follow us on Twitch at Sounds of Stadia. So just remember, Sounds of Stadia, and you're pretty much set wherever you search.
Just keep Keep filling him, Richie. Pincushion.
Got him.
He did. He could not hit you.
Fence in the way.
It's a one-way fence, is it?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, he did throw a Molotov and just completely missed. He threw it at the fence rather than over it.
To be fair, a Molotov wouldn't get through a mesh fence, but an arrow.
It's
if
not
you're
that high
accurate
of a
enough-
fence. You could have threw it over.
Yeah, but you need to get the angle. We've all played Angry Birds. We know what the angle difficulty can be like.
Yeah, fair.
Fair play. Fair play.
Let's go up here.
Right, while he's doing this then, I'll be right back.
Where
Make
am
sure
I
I'm
under
ready to
attack
go.
from?
Did you burn all those posters down, Richie?
All the ones I found.
How many was that?
About 3 or 4, I think.
Okay.
I'll actually check on the map. Where's back here? Non-believer. I think they're the posters on there, so it's. I got 4 or 5.
Yeah. I think the last one's quite hard to find, actually. I remember being stuck on 4 previously.
Yeah.
Some kind of soldier's identity tags. They don't recognize the county. These are used in World War II.
Do I need some fire? I have fire available. No, don't stop her. Let it go. Headshot. Let's see if I can get this guy. See, that guy threw it over. He knew what he was doing.
That guy knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he threw it over the fence rather than at it. I wish he didn't, but
I think you're gonna face the big guy with the shield soon, and it teaches you how to.
you jump over him, don't you?
You don't jump over him.
Don't you?
It's not Assassin's Creed. I think you
Oh,
shuffle
yeah.
or under him or around him. So yeah, so our man in Houston points out we've been streaming for 6 hours,
We have.
Yes, we're getting there.
give or take a few minutes. And Ashley points out
Marathon stream.
that we've should get pizza.
That we should get pizza.
Ashley's a smart woman.
She's a very smart woman. And I was thinking, well, we didn't eat that long ago, but actually, in hindsight,
We've been streaming for 6
been
hours.
several hours.
It's been a while since we have it.
We ate at 4 o'clock. It is pretty much midnight.
Yeah,
yeah.
And I have only eaten that one meal today.
same.
I like how you're already
I'm dead.
justifying it in your thing. So, any good ones nearby? Pizza places?
We've got all of them. We've got Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's.
All of the pizza
All of the
places.
big ones. We've got some cheap ones. I've never tried any of the cheap ones nearby. Wow.
What happened there?
I just got my ass kicked.
He literally did. He spawned back in and
Well,
died,
Ashley's saying Papa John's.
the festive pizza.
Tom's not allowed pizza, so
No
Tom,
pizza,
you can
Tom.
have salad.
Who said he's not allowed pizza?
Holly.
Well, she also said I'm not allowed my shoes on, but here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
And we have your wellies hostage.
We are breaking rules today.
I've already done this bit.
Are you allowed the crust then? Does that count as pizza if it's separate?
That's the worst.
Well, if we get a block of cheese,
You just-
bunch of
You should just get a
tomatoes,
block of cheese
some
and just munch
chicken
on some
strips
cheese.
and a loaf of bread, are you allowed that?
Wouldn't be allowed the bread.
Right.
So just eat the cheese.
Ah.
The
Gamers Hometown says you're good at Tomb Raiders, Richie.
I'm not.
That's
We've only raided one tomb,
Yeah.
haven't we? Again, it is the reboot,
Yeah.
so she's a novice. So
Yeah.
maybe it's by the third game.
Yeah, that's it. It's not me,
tombs
it's
all over
Lara.
the place. You can't hide for the amount of tombs.
Oh no. Excuse me.
Well, at the moment, she's not looking to raid tombs.
She's looking to not die.
Pretty much, yeah. Alright.
Should also point out as well to anyone watching that if you do want to support us as well, if you're enjoying the stream and want to show your appreciation, then you can head over to Patreon and search for Sounds of Stadia as well. Our lowest tier for Patreon just starts at $1. One single
$1.
dollar.
Or 78 pence to those of you in the United Kingdom. 78 pennies. Wouldn't get you anything. Wouldn't get you a pizza.
Wouldn't get you a McFlurry.
Wouldn't get you a slice of a pizza.
You can get your slice of a pizza. Whereas in New York, you can get yourself a nicer $1 slice of pizza. Wow.
You can't.
I can't. No, I'm not allowed.
You can get yourself a slice of
I'm
cheese.
not allowed pizza.
I won't tell Holly if you don't.
She says McFlurry. She says cheese only, and then she says McFlurry.
A cheese McFlurry?
Cheese McFlurry. That's not something I'd consider.
Nope.
Although, you know what I hear is quite good?
McFlurries.
Having crisps and ice cream.
It is.
Is this?
Is it actually? Have you done it?
Specifically, if you have the Thai sweet chili
Really?
Walker's ones, because you get a bit of heat, and then the ice cream kind of compensates
I've
it.
heard just plain old ready salted works quite well with it as well.
I'd imagine, if, for the most part, I've enjoyed the sweet chili ones. I haven't had them in years. I'm talking
I've
when you were a
never
kid and you
tried it.
just
It
try and
sounds
mix the
terrible.
shit. It's the crunch, the
Yeah,
crisp with the
yeah,
soft of the ice cream,
yeah.
and then the hot and the cold,
I
which
used
is
to
why I
do-
think the sweet chili works so well.
I used to do it with Cocoa Pops and ice cream, and that
Yeah,
was
that's
really
just
nice.
weird.
How is that weird? How is that
I'm gonna
weird?
say,
But
Thai sweet chili and ice cream works, but
Fucking
Cocoa
hell.
Pops.
Cocoa Pops is like crunch and chocolate, man. It's like, you know. Ooh. What is it?
Gamers Hometown asks what our Patreon name is, so you can actually, as with everything, head over to patreon.com/Sounds of Stadia. And the site's right there.
Oh, that fire. Up top? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
If the
Oh,
big
no.
guy,
Do not get the big guy out here.
you're gonna
The
get
big guy's a dick.
The big guy with his pizzas.
Right, I've got him.
McFlurry, fries, and milkshake.
No, it's just wrong.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're weird. You like to dip fries in milkshake.
It's just wrong.
It is.
Like,
Very wrong. Oh, you're a bit exposed there now, Richie.
yeah, I know.
You are very exposed right there. Up top. He's that's right, coming right for
Hearing
you.
about his character, or Richie is sat in the chair in the.
Bit of
It's
bit
what
of
they
makeup,
can't
bit
see
of
on camera,
combi.
Chris. It's what they can't see on
The
camera.
camera's
Yeah.
always top.
Nice.
Richie's wearing no pants right now.
That's why they call him No Pants Richie.
No pants man.
Yep, that's what they call me.
He's the true Mr. Sausage.
Throwback.
I don't hear him denying it.
Sorry. I'm trying to focus on killing these guys and laughing at the same time.
Can the real Mr. Sausage please stand up?
We don't want to see
Well, if I stand up, you'll see Mr.
Do
Sausage.
not stand up.
Oh, wow.
Right.
So I think come midnight we should announce some more of the buddy pass.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep, works for me.
Order some pizza.
And order some pizza, yeah.
Yeah, alright, we'll do that.
Woohoo!
Here we go. Here
We
comes the big
win!
boy.
We'll make sure he doesn't have any Holly, don't worry. On camera.
Yeah.
On
We'll make
camera.
sure he only eats the cheese.
Oh, here he comes.